That's what I'm wearing on my neck.
What was really funny was when we were looking at spending Billy Bob's karma.
Oh yeah,
and all the stuff that we talked about. So we went through another thing of pain tolerance, another thing for magic, magic resistance, or we had one that made him immune to toxins and gases.
Oh.
And he goes, "I'll never need that one." Pain tolerance.
Yeah, that's the next one.
Oh dear.
The plot thickens, eh? The plot thickens. Welcome back, everyone. I'm just sat here. Do you know, I put my hoodie on, then I get hot underneath my light, and then I have to take it off, and then I go make a coffee, and then I get cold again, and I'm going to have to put it on. But I'm trying to warm up in the light. So, welcome back, everyone. We're in a really exciting situation. The party have lost the asset. They do have the money, but they're in a room that is slowly filling. Well, all they know is that they suddenly heard a tss coming into the room. What it is, nobody knows, but I'm sure they're about to find out. Now, guys, before we go into this bit, I would like to remind you that timing is important. So,
do we all have to hold our breaths as we're playing now?
No, but what I think you do need to do is remember that if you say things like, "So I would just like to know so, then I will take that into account as if time is moving past. So please do make your actions short and sweet. I will, as in initiative, almost like go round you one at a time. So don't worry, I'm not just going to be listening to one person all the time. So you can then sort of like go one, and then keep going round until you all die, until you get out or die in the try. And we're going to start with you, Billy Bob, because just as we went to break, you shouted something at me.
Yeah. So, okay, is Billy Bob recognizing this as Gas, seeing that he was in the army? And we've done training like this before.
You can use any information that you think you have at your disposal.
And the Tina going gas.
Gas. He's going to go, gas. And he's going to start kicking the door.
Okay, so you need to roll double your strength for me, please. In a second. Don't roll it yet. Studley, what do you wish to do?
Studley wants to, the first thing he wants to do is hold his breath.
Okay.
And he wants to open the briefcase containing the cred sticks.
Yep.
He wants to grab the cred sticks and he wants to put them in his jacket.
Okay then. And Hector, what do you wish to do?
Hector's going to jump up, cross over the table to help Billy Bob, whilst at the same time staying over his subvocal mic to Athena going, "Can you turn it off?"
Okay, excellent. So
he's ended up over here somewhere.
yeah, Studley, you grab the... I'm just seeing how long you can hold your breath for.
I think it's a couple of hours.
No, it's when his gills pop up and he just filters the toxins out, and it's fine.
He does have trading in it because he's not very good with curries.
You can hold it. You can hold your breath for 60 seconds, and then a character needing to hold his breath longer can make a swimming plus willpower test.
Swimming.
And if
you
I bet you all wish you had that. And if you've got controlled hyperventilation, which is actually a specialism of swimming, then that actually comes into effect. And each
That's
neck
where
hit,
my karma's going now.
each neck hit extends the clock by 15 seconds, 5 combat rounds. Okay, so okay, so first up, the first person who will get a go at the door will be you, Billy Bob. So roll double your strength, please.
Normal roll 17. Should match 5 successes.
Yeah. So how can double your strength be 17?
Strength 7.
Yes,
14.
Strength 7 is 14.
14, not
Yeah,
17.
I was close.
Not,
I was trying to. One's up, it's fine.
I was trying to think that your strength must be 8.5. Yeah,
Can't blame a kid.
it's like, I'll take that in any case. So you sort of like reach back and bash up against this door, and honestly, it looks like it's rock solid. And Hector, as you dive across the table, you can make me a gymnastic roll. So you don't hit the chairs on the opposite side. I thought gymnastics was one of your specialities.
No.
You sort of like slide across and take a chair with you as you come over and land down. And as you sort of like land on the floor, you look up and you do realise that there's a maglock there that is sort of like flashing. Billy Bob, when you hit into this door, it seems almost like a solid wall. And just make a quick perception roll for me. Hector, you managed to stuff all these sort of... I'm not going to do that action. Stuff these cred sticks.
Studley.
Studley.
Yeah, Studley into your
Jacket.
Into your jacket. Athena's voice comes over the intercom. She says, "Trying, gentlemen. I am trying." Billy Bob, you notice that you can suddenly see up at the top and down at the bottom there seems to be some kind of metal bolt that has gone across on the door. Okay, Billy Bob, what would you like to do?
Billy Bob wants to try and shoot the locks, so he's going to pull out his shoot the things that you were just describing.
Okay, cool. Studley, what would you like to do?
Studley's going to cast a spell.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm going to do
Please,
Phantasm.
Please tell me that you've got hold breath spell or disintegrate, disperse gas.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic. I would love that. Yeah, what would you like your Trid Phantasm to be?
I'm going to sustain it with my
Focus.
With my focus.
Hang on, don't tell me yet. Hector, what would you like to do?
Hector's going to first of all stand up, then he's going to say to Athena, "Forget that. Open the door, or open all doors."
Okay then. Right, Billy Bob, take your shot.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so you fire your stun round into a metal bolt, and it goes. P't. It's definitely stunned now. It's definitely.
I thought I had normal rounds.
Nice one. Your Trid Phantasm comes up. Roll it, and then tell me what it looks like.
Situation modifier -2 because I'm sustaining a spell.
Yeah.
It's only at force 3.
Okay.
So I got 2 successes.
Yeah.
And it's going to look like the cred sticks were before I took them out in the briefcase.
Oh yeah, got ya. Yeah. So
and then once he has it in place, he's going to close the briefcase and leave it exactly where it was on the
okay then, cool.
on the desk.
Hector, you hear a voice at Athena saying, locks are not on the system. And Billy Bob, we're back to you.
Right. Okay. So, seeing that he's, I can hear myself.
You can do what, sorry?
Seeing that he can hear himself.
Yeah. Seeing that.
I think I nearly lost power there. Everything went down. The computer jutted. So, yeah.
Okay. So, seeing that again, why can I hear myself?
No idea.
Let me check the stream.
Ooh.
It's a ghost.
Okay, so he's gonna put his weapon away and he's gonna charge the door. He's gonna like put his shoulder down and he's gonna charge at it from across here.
Okay.
Have you got a point of edge you could maybe use? Maybe get some exploding sixes going or something.
Studley, what would you wish to do?
Studley, which he was still looking at, is can you go to Hector first when I just quickly look something up?
Yeah, Hector, what would you like to do?
Thank you.
Hector wants to examine the door to see if it was solid wood or if there was a glass pane in it.
No, it doesn't even look like it's wood. It looks like it's some kind of metal.
Okay.
Okay, Hector, what would you like to do? Do you know yet?
Hector will try and assist Billy Bob after his charge. So as Billy Bob charges into the door, Hector's going to throw himself and his strength and weight behind Billy Bob's charge to try and help him break through the door.
Okay,
Studley is moving back, still holding his breath into this corner here.
Cool. And doing anything in particular?
No, he's just moving back at the moment. He's right in the corner. Thank you.
Okay then.
I couldn't find my alt key.
That's all right. That's not a problem at all. Okay. Billy Bob, go.
Right. So, am I doing 14 again? Am I?
Yeah.
Right. 18 it is.
Yeah, you rush and you just bash into the door and hit it. It with full strength. And Hector, what do you want to do? Do you want to bash into it as well?
Hector wanted to try and assist Billy Bob in his charge.
The only thing is, if Billy Bob's almost like the size of this door, can you see on the map? So he's sort of like taking the majority of it up. But you can probably sort of like give it. I don't know. Help him push it. I don't know. It's just.
Push me into it.
Throw him.
Well, roll just your strength then.
Just one strength.
Yeah.
I don't have any wounds. Pre-agit.
Yeah, so you sort of like give it a push as well, and Billy Bob sort of whacks into it. You give it a push, and the door shudders a bit, but it seems well and truly locked, and the madlock just stays there going.
Billy Bob's going to ask if Hector's got any live ammo. So he's going to say, "You got real rounds."
Yeah. Can Hector respond straight away, or do I have to wait for my turn?
No, if you can respond, I don't mind.
Hector will just pull out one of his pistols, pass it to Billy Bob, and pull out one of his own pistols.
Okay. Studley, is there anything you want to do?
And I'm just reading. What's the scale of this room?
As in,
how in meters? How far away am I from the door?
yeah, sorry, that's my fault. It's still on. It's still on feet. Sorry.
Is someone watching the stream with the sound up?
Yeah, you saw like 3 meters away from it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to summon my spirit.
Okay. Go for it.
Well, he's already there. I just need to get him to manifest.
What is he?
He's a spirit of man.
So what does he look like?
A little old lady.
It's Mother. It's Mother again.
Just like a little old lady.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
He's going to have to hope that he actually has who do you call it, Miko, in the same thing.
He sort of like appears and goes, "Hello, what can I do for you?"
It is as well.
It is Nico, yeah.
I'm going to say, holding my breath, because I'm holding my breath, I'm going to say, destroy the door, Mother!
Destroy the door? And it's a spirit of man, isn't it? So, what power does she have?
Well, she has a normal skill. I mean, the one that she probably used would be unarmed combat on it.
Okay, so what's that at? It's probably at
Well, her strength is 4.
What's her unarmed combat skill?
It would be same as her force, which is 6.
6. Okay, so she's rolling 6 dice, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She sort of like, hang on, guys. So you summon her, and she comes up, and you do, and she starts to walk around the table, heading towards the door. So Billy Bob and Hector, you can have your shots if you wish.
Okay. So yeah, Billy Bob's gonna take a shot at the lock, and well, yeah, okay, you do that first.
Yeah, Hector's okay. Then go for it.
Oh, what weapon is it you give me, and what rounds is it?
Regular heavy shot rounds.
Is it a pistol?
It is my pistol, yeah. It's my Turris Omni 6 pistol.
Yeah, so just roll your normal pistol skill, and then we can adjust it from there.
Just the pistol or the rounds?
Just do the pistol skill.
Right.
And then Hector can tell us what the rounds are from there.
Situation modifier 0. What the hell is that?
What? Oh, good grief!
Can I edge that?
You could. You can roll a point of edge now to re-roll everything that failed. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of pointless.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. I just seen what I got. Never mind. Cancel. I'll do it next time.
Okay then. So you fired this pistol off, and it's a little bit strange in your hand, and it just sort of like ricochets off the wall. Hector.
Hector's going to aim and shoot at the maglock as well this time.
Okay.
Did you say it's got a maglock on it?
Yeah.
Can
Go
it
for
not
it.
be opened?
Say again. Sorry, are you asking me or the party?
I was asking the party, can we not get it through maglocks? Can we not pick them or something?
I thought maglocks were the swipe ID card things.
Or no matter which one it is, if you've got the because that was the last one that you went through last time, wasn't it? In the other adventure, you had to take the thing off it and do some jiggery pokery.
So roll your to hit roll first, because you've got your gun out. So that'll go off first, no matter.
Sorry,
what.
I didn't hear any of that. I broke up.
I said
didn't hit any of it at all.
I said shoot your gun first, because that's what's out. So roll your hit roll for that.
Oh, it's there already. Come on, silly thing.
Did you edge it?
I did, yeah.
You pre-edged it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Just tell me before you're doing it, so I know.
I thought I said that, but I was breaking up. So
No.
sorry.
So 8 successes. You sort of like fire your Taurus Omni into the Madlock, and the Madlock's casing comes flying off. Billy Bob, you notice this little old lady stood behind you, and it's sort of like saying, "Let me through, young lad. Let me through."
Billy Bob's going to turn around and say, "This gas get butt."
She says, "Let me through." Okay, next round, guys. Can you all make sure now that you're doing -1 to your roll? So your sister situation modifier is now -1.
What type of effect are we under?
You seem to be dizzy, and there seems to be somewhat of a burning sensation on your skin.
Oh, skin, right.
Is it me?
Yes, please.
Okay. So Billy Bob's gonna. What's the things that you said that was on the like hinges or something? Is that what you said?
No, it's like one of these things where metal bars come up and sort of like go up into either.
Like a security door, like a
Right.
security door. Go. That's what it is.
Okay. So Billy Bob's gonna try and shoot the maglock again.
So the Madlock now has its casing off.
Right.
Let's see. Okay.
Hector's going to interrupt and say, "Don't shoot it." Now the casing's off.
Then Billy Bob's gonna take a step back and say, "Do your work."
And the old lady comes up, and she seems to materialize what seems to be a walking stick out of her hand, and she goes, "You bad dog!"
Does it fall down?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Shattered.
It'd be so funny if it did.
Just you can roll her unarmed combat for. Yeah, go for it. Yes, Hector, go for it.
So
while she's bashing away, Hector's going to get his lockpick set out and try and short circuit the lock to make sure that it opens.
Go for it.
She got 5 successes.
Yeah. Okay then. So yeah, you can hear her bashing on this this thing. What one success? Hang on, I need to roll mine. Where's me GM roll? Yeah, you're busy there now, trying to unclick it, and all you can hear it unlock it, and in the background you can just hear this sort of like bang, 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 bang. It's making a nice dint in some of the metal, Studley, but she's not getting through it at all. Hector, you can have another go to unpick if you wish.
Yeah. So is that still -1 or is it -2 now?
It's -3 now because you're having another go at the attempt, isn't it? It's -2 if you have another go, I think. But somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
It is -2. If you
so it's now -3.
That's right. Yes. 2 successes.
You got no more edge left.
No, I've used both.
Okay, you actually sort of like hear the door, the lock click, and the door sort of like goes and opens outwards away from you. The old woman comes back to you, Studley, and goes, "I opened the door for you."
Studley's going to go, "Thank you, Mother. No more service required, thank you."
My pleasure. Okay, what would you like to do?
Hector was going to let Billy Bob through first and then follow Boss on his heels, coughing and spluttering as he goes.
Okay, so Hector stands to one side and says, "Billy Bob, you can go through first."
So Billy Bob's going to charge through with Hector's weapon in hand. How many rounds does it hold?
6 at a time, so you've got 5 left.
6, right.
It's a 6-shooter revolver type thing.
So I've got 4 left. No, because I only fired once tonight.
Yeah, you
okay.
got 5 left. Yeah, you got 5
Okay,
left.
so Billy Bob's going to charge through if can, and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so you actually come through the door. You come actually through the door, and you need to make for me. Let me just roll something for here. Oops.
Soak.
Yeah, you need to do a soak roll for me. So do the soak roll because you don't know it's coming, so you can't dodge it.
7.
Okay, so there's this as you come through the door, you feel this it appears. Why has it done that?
Why have you got 7 successes, but it's come up 0?
That's what I was just trying to figure out.
Oh, your accuracy set to 0, so it won't give you any successes.
Oh, right, got you. Thank you. So, unarmed is the same as.
Okay, Joff. It's all right. I thought I
It's a
had it.
physical rating, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah. Hang on. I've got a physical rating of 8. Thank you, whoever. Thank you for that. Let me just change it now. I got really worried.
You never
there.
get 0 successes on your dice.
I know.
The only time that you get low numbers is when you're resisting gully spells.
I know, and then I don't do well at all. Hang on, it's in equipment, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry. Well done. Good. Well spotted. Right.
So,
Okay.
okay.
So how many was there?
You got 7, and Billy Bob got 7
Yeah.
on his soak.
So that would be as you come through the door, Billy Bob, it's as if the woman. So imagine that you're coming through the door like that, and the woman's at this side of you, and she brings her foot and her heel right the way round and just whacks it into your chest at full blast, and almost like makes a sort of like a cha sound as it comes round. So you will reduce my damage down to 6p. So you will take 6 points of physical damage off. What's your physical limit?
12.
And unfortunately,
That puts me to 7.
and you can notice the woman who you this is the same woman, but she now looks completely different. She almost looks like she's clad out in armor, and it's almost as if you don't recognize her as the secretary that was here before. She looks completely different, and she's just kicked you in the chest at full speed. And now as she kicks you, she then sort of like whacks you into the chest. You take a whole load of physical damage, and you actually feel it almost like cracking your bones. And she then sort of like goes down onto the floor, all sort of like poised, as if she's ready to attack again. Gentlemen, can we, and lady, sorry, can we have initiatives, please?
Is the initiative modified by anything?
No, we're fine. It should take it as normal.
No, I did, because I'm sustaining a spell and I'm also still in the gas. I didn't know whether or not that affected my initiative.
No, it won't do.
Okay, thank you.
Only if you're wounded.
Sorry, did you say she knocked me to the floor?
No, but she would have done if your physical limit wasn't so high. She would have knocked you down.
Right.
Whoa, why are you rolling all those? Oh, is that?
She rolled 6 dice.
No, it's set for 6 plus 1d6. Let me do it again. Initiative 6 plus 1d6. I think it's because I didn't have my counter
Selected.
so it took my last rolls, which I had my.
Okay.
What do you call it? On?
So we, Hector, you, Billy Bob's in the doorway. Okay, so you sort of like, you just click the lock open and the door opens and Billy Bob goes through and you just see him go like that and hear a shout from outside. He's blocking the doorway. What would you like to do?
Sorry, did I know if it was Billy Bob being kicked? Or
No,
hit,
you all you
just
know
something
is that he's
around?
almost like shuddered in some way.
Hector will use a, what should we call it? I need to get the right term now. Simple action to activate his adept power attribute boost for his agility.
Yeah.
So I need to roll 6 dice because it's my magic plus the rating of attribute boost, which is 2. And then the number of hits is what I can add to my agility.
1.
1. So I'll add 1 to my agility bonuses. So that was a simple action. The other simple action is going to stay where he is. And as soon as the door's clear, he's going to go through.
Okay. Billy Bob, you're up.
Billy Bob wants to aim Hector's gun at her and shoot. So just roll my normal weapon, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it a +1? Is it not a normal +2 to aim?
Say again,
So
sorry.
is it
Plus
not a
one, plus 1 if you aim.
All right. So it's going to be a normal then, because are we not still feeling the effects of the gas?
Yes, you're still feeling that effect of the gas. Yeah.
So it'd be a normal, just a normal roll then,
Yeah.
or would it be
Yeah.
minus?
Well,
I
I don't know what's your wound modifier.
How many boxes have you got?
I've. Well,
Well, you've just taken 6. What were
Yeah.
you on before?
six less.
Oh, hang on. What?
You had what? You had 1 physical before.
I'm on, yeah. So I had 1, so I'm on 7 now. I just found it.
Hang on.
Okay, so -1 would be 6.
Does he have pain modifiers?
What, as a talent?
Yeah, Billy Bob, according to this, you've got. I see what you've done. So you've got as a talent. Does he have pain?
-1 to his wound boxes he would get.
Yeah.
Okay, so so currently you've got 6. You've got 7 wounds on your physical. Yeah. So
it would take it down to 6. And what is it? 1 per.
-1 per 3.
Right, so it won't make any difference. He would still be on minus. Yeah, so you just roll it as normal. Don't add anything onto it.
Just roll it as normal.
Okay, okay, 4 successes.
Okay,
So it's -1 AP, and it's a DV of 7.
-1 AP and DV of
7.
7p. Thank you.
7p, yeah.
So hang on. She does a dodge first. 5 successes. So you pull your gun round and you fire at her. And as you fire at her, she rolls out the way and sort of like comes up poised slightly over to one side. Okay, it's her turn. She suddenly rushes in and sort of like rushes towards you, Billy Bob. And as she comes up, she arches up in her back like that, and she goes boom like that, and just whacks down with her fist at you.
Do I get a dodge?
You get a dodge to start off with. You can dodge first.
Okay.
So so just dodge as normal.
Just normal. Okay, 3 successes.
Okay, she gets 5. So she does 9. Soak it now. She's doing she's doing 8p on you.
Billy Bob's down.
No, you got to soak it with your armor first.
Yeah. Billy Bob's down. Oh, 9.
No, so she comes up in the air and she whacks down on you and hits you, but your armor survives, keeps you alive, and your bone lacing sort of like takes the blunt of it, and you just feel this almighty shock of power sort of like resonate through your body. Studley, you're up.
First thing that Studley's going to do is that he's going to drop the mask that he's sustaining.
Okay.
So he's no longer John Markham, and he's going to pull up his trousers and he's going to head to the door, running round because they keep falling down.
Why, I was going to say, why did he have his trousers down?
Because his belt doesn't keep them up. Doesn't keep them up over his paunch.
Okay, so people, you need to change your initiatives. Okay, Hector, you up?
Question: there's no way I can pass through Billy Bob, is there?
No.
No, fat ass is blocking the doorway.
Yeah, and he's having a fight with this skinny little woman who's kicking 7 kinds out of him at the moment.
Yeah, I can understand why as well.
They could in some places.
Hector's going to delay his action to move through the doorway as soon as he can, and he's going to use a free action to say to Billy Bob to move. With a cough and splutter. Move!
Okay.
Coughing, spluttering on the gas.
Billy Bob, you're up.
Billy Bob's going to drop the weapon and he's going to pull out his handblade, his trusty handblade.
Okay.
And hopefully just
that's
do
all.
some...
No, because drawing your weapon will be a simple action, but attacking with it is a complex action. So that would be you done.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. You suddenly Athena suddenly comes over the airways, and she says, "Oh," she says, "managed to shut off the gas system, guys." And the woman, she almost like looks like she's about to hit you with a fist, Billy Bob, but at the last moment she spins in the air and her foot comes round and you catch the heel of her other foot coming straight to your head. Would you like to dodge?
I'd like to break her foot, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay, she is doing 8p on you. Soak away.
Soaking. 6.
So you take 2 points of physical damage. And you, as it comes round, her heel just whacks into your jaw, and you just feel this complete sort of like into one side as she finishes off her turn and sort of like turns round and is poised back onto her feet again. And that, I think, is the end of that round. Is everybody out? Oh no,
I'm out.
Hector, get one more.
Hector's going to use his free action to go Billy Bob move and also thank Athena. Go, thanks, Athena.
Okay. Okay, guys.
So that's what we can do.
Let's have some initiative.
Just out of interest, can
He's going
can Studley see her through the door?
Yes. You can see them in combat. You can definitely see them in combat.
Okay, I'm
You need to roll some initiative first, please.
yeah, I'm just saying I'm edging it. My initiative.
And to go first. Yeah.
No, I'm rolling maximum dice.
I thought if you edged it, it takes you to the top of initiative.
You got two choices. You can either take it to the top of initiative, or you can do what's known as blitz, which allows you to roll 5 dice rather than
roll the maximum.
I think so.
Yeah.
Just
blitz. Roll the maximum of 5 initiative dice for a single combat turn, or you can seize initiative. Yeah. So you're going to do blitz. Yeah, go for it. It'd be funny if it all comes at 1, won't it? That would be funny.
What? I've got it 6 plus 5d6s.
You rolled 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you can't have done it right because you rolled 2 zeros.
All right.
So just roll 5d6s and then add on 6. Because if you hover over it, you've actually rolled 3 zeros, which is not possible.
Yeah, well, I'm just rolling my standard initiative, which is 6, and then I've just put plus 5d6s.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it like that. That's better.
Yeah.
So
again, it's not. It did the same as last time. The first time I'm rolling it, it's taking my roll previous.
So what? No. Okay, is that right? Is 18 initiative right? Okay.
No, because it's added on. It's added 2 zeros in again.
Okay, listen. Roll 5d6s and add on 6. Don't use the character sheet. Just roll 5d6s. Add those up together. So that's 17 plus that one is 18. Sorry, that's 18. Now, that's 17 plus 6.
6. 23.
23. Yeah, cool. Okay, so Studley, you are up first.
Okay, Studley's going to cast a spell. He's going to cast. He can see this woman who's beaten 7 kinds out of Billy Bob, so he's going to cast a spell on her, and you see him almost like throw a punch at her, and he's doing clout.
Okay, go for it.
He's pre-edging it as well.
Okay, I just dodge and soak as normal, don't I?
Yeah, this is coming out as force 6. I don't have any modifiers, do I?
No, the gas is gone now.
Yeah.
So Hector and Billy Bob, you're.
What?
What?
Oh
Yeah.
no, hang on. Sorry, ignore it. It hasn't taken the edge again. Let me try it again.
You need to sort out your character sheet.
Have they updated it at all?
6 successes, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you down to 5 edge now?
No, I'm down to... No, it always takes your full amount of edge
All right.
no matter what.
And incoming drain, and you take 1 stun.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many is this? 6 successes. Okay, so this is her defense roll for 6. 4, so she takes 2 of whatever it is.
So she will take...
4.
well, it's 6 stun. So that'll put it up to 8 stun.
8 stun. Okay.
So it's -6 for the AP.
Thank you. That's what I was going to ask. So this is a 6 stun.
8 stun.
8 stun. So that takes her down to 9. That she takes 9 stun. Yeah.
7 stun.
7 stun. Hang on. What was your stun?
8. You got 1 success, which takes it down to 7.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Okay then.
As Studley almost delivers an uppercut that catches her.
How many
underneath
did you do? 8, 7.
7.
Oh, 1 underneath her physical limit. Otherwise, you would have knocked her back. Okay, so you sort of like power this thing, and you sort of like go poof, like that, and all of a sudden, Billy Bob, you see her go poof, like that as her neck goes up in the air, and then she turns around and delivers the fatal blow to you. Dodge away, Billy Bob. Uh, 7 for 3, 9p. Soak it. You take 1 point off of physical damage. Hector, you're up. Did you knock that off, Billy Bob? Billy Bob? Are you there, Billy Bob?
Yeah,
He's rage quitted.
I think he's
Sorry, Mike.
Billy
Got
Bob,
his ass kicked by a
Yeah.
girl.
you're getting beaten up by a woman. Just so you know.
Yeah,
Oh no, sorry,
I
that's quite normal.
I don't
It's fine,
normally
you can't hit women back, so you've got to let them beat you up, haven't you?
never hit a woman, but smack a bit.
Okay, Hector, you're up.
Hector can't get through the doorway yet, can he?
No, Billy Bob's in the way.
Can Hector get a shot at the secretary through the doorway and through Billy Bob, or is there no clean shot?
Don't shoot me.
That's what I'm.
If I can't see her through Billy Bob, then that's fine. Hector will delay his action.
See, I think there's a
wait to get
different.
out of the door.
There's a difference between Studley firing because he just needs to see her.
That's the thing. That's why I asked for a clean shot.
Yeah, well, I don't think.
rather than a dirty shot.
And this is all happening at the same time.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
so you're probably like this at the moment.
Yeah,
You know,
so we're tussling.
Yeah, you're tussling backwards and forwards. So
in that case, can Hector reach the gun that Billy Bob dropped?
yes, you can. You can pick that up.
In that case, Hector will retrieve his gun and holster both guns, and that would be his action.
Okay. So what have you got out now then?
He hasn't got anything else at the moment.
Okay, cool. Okay, Billy Bob, it's your turn.
Right. So with this almighty handblade that has never let me down in my life and will never ever let me down, he's gonna jam it in her throat. He's not gonna do anything with it. He's gonna scratch his head and go.
my Lord.
You push it forward, and she moves out the way with her head, and you just slice her cheek in a grazing shot, and you just feel it go, like that through a cheek as you graze it. She got equal amount than you. Okay. Do you want to change initiative? Stud, you're up.
Okay, so Studley is once again stood behind both of them. He is going to throw another one of his fake punches at her, hopefully to catch her off guard and whack her.
So she's at -2 for your dodge now because she's already done it once this round. So it's... She gets 1 success.
Okay, I got 3 successes.
So that's 2.
So she's taking 8 stun at a -6.
-6.
AP.
8 stun, yeah?
Yeah.
She does 1.
Okay, so she's taken 7 stun.
The 7 stun, so that'll take that up to 10, and that down to 8. And she falls unconscious on the floor.
Does that knock her back this time?
How much did you do?
8.
It's a physical
One
limit.
more than last time.
It's a physical limit. Doesn't it need to be above your physical limit?
You've changed the goalpost.
No, just check.
No.
I'm sure it's above the physical limit. Not down.
As she goes down, Billy Bob's going to look at his hand blade and go, huh?
Exceeds the physical limit, yeah. So you sort of like go, and she just sort of like collapses.
It's not sort of like boom like that. He goes more like that. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the so that's Studley on 13. I'm out, so I can't go on 7. So Hector, you're next.
Can Hector get through the doorway now?
No, because Billy Bob still hasn't moved.
In that case, Hector's going to give Billy Bob a slight shove and go, move! Full of frustration in his voice.
And 5 is Billy Bob.
Billy Bob's going to stand there. No, he's going to, he's going to move.
Okay, whereabouts would you like to move to?
This is a door here, yeah?
And it's closed, yeah.
Oh my god. He's going to try and open it. So he's going to move out of the way and he's going to try and open it.
Yeah, the door opens. Right, Studley, you're on 3.
I thought he was going to say it's locked. He's going to cry.
Studley's going to delay his action until the doorway's clear, and then he's going to go into the corridor, and he's going to
Okay, so
take on his astral sense now. He's going to start astral perceiving.
Okay, so you just perceiving, not projecting. Yeah.
He's just he's just looking.
Perception. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hector, can you roll your body plus willpower, please? Because your attribute boost has just come off, and you need to resist the drain.
I thought I just did. Yeah, no, that's fine. I was going to check, but I thought it was just when it boost runs out, you take drain equal to the level of this power. That's what it has on the rules. That's what I thought I copied.
Some powers cause drain. The drain from a dex power is stun unless specified in the description and is resisted by body plus willpower.
Oh, it is resisted by wood. That's right.
Yeah, says in the rules. So body plus willpower.
Do that one then.
Yeah. So how much? What's your rating at it?
It's rating of 2.
2. Yeah. So you resist that that drain as it wears off.
Awesome.
Okay.
It didn't say that on the powers, which is why I was confused.
Right. So she is out at the moment. I'll just move her out there. Billy Bob has opened the door. Let's have some initiative, please, guys.
Right. Work this time.
Am I clicked?
Yes,
Mm,
it
okay.
worked.
Initiative.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so Billy Bob, you open the door. Okay, so you're sort of like got that door open now, but Hector's the first person to move.
Hector's going to move through to this other door. Can he pass through the doorway, or is he?
Yeah,
still blocked by-
you can probably get past him. You probably come round this way now and then up there.
Okay. Can he get through the second doorway, or can he not?
Yeah, you probably get through that. That's not a problem.
Okay. Hector's going to get through that doorway and stop at the end of the corridor, and glance round the corner and straight down to see if he can see anyone.
Yeah, okay then. So you actually get to there where when from around the corner from here, I'll just put him on now, comes a shot from it says police enforcer, but it's just the token that I'm using, so don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a predator shot. Can you make your perception roll for me, please?
My perception roll yields. Four successes.
And then add that to your surprise roll. So it's reaction plus initiative. Intuition, sorry.
Yep. So is that in?
There's an ability
Oh, no.
where you
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
all right. So you could, that 4 will actually take you over the 3, which means that you can actually dodge this because you're not going to 3 supply. So your combat sense sort of like triggers it off as you notice that round the corner comes this guy. It's the guy that you met before. So you could do your dodge first.
Seven.
Yeah, so he brings around his Ares predator and so on, goes boom like that down the thing, and you just manage to duck out the way as it hits the wall.
And it catches Billy Bob straight in the forehead.
It's sort of like
Kills him outright.
it's sort of like hits off one side of the wall next to you, Billy Bob. You can have a shot now if you wish, but just a shot, no aiming or anything like that.
Oh, was that me?
Have you got a gun out?
I've not known.
So you can quick draw and fire if you wish.
Yeah. He will do that. So there's his pistol skill. You get 2 or more.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then he will quick draw.
That's his quick draw, isn't it?
Yeah. And 4 successes.
Okay, so I am dodging. +2 because of my cover.
remember you're already 2 rounds down. Is that the one you let me?
That's the one I used.
So 1 success. That's 8 physical that he's taking. He's going to soak it. What is it? -1. 8 physical. 8. 4. 2 physical. Okay, cool. Oops. I just put too many in there. Yeah, excellent. Oh yeah, that doesn't matter. I'll play. I don't mind. Okay, so Billy Bob, you're up.
I can't actually see. Oh, I see him.
You can get past Hector if you wish, depending on your movement.
I'm just trying to work out my movement at the moment. Running 20, walking 10.
He's only 3 meters away.
Oh, then I'm gonna push past Hector and knife him in the face.
Okay, move up.
Ripper. No, he doesn't. He doesn't touch him.
2 successes might do. No, you don't.
No, I don't touch it.
So as you go, like, which hand is your hand blade in?
Right hand, I'm guessing, because I can't use.
Okay, then. So you sort of like go like that, and he just sort of like ducks behind the cover as it goes past him. Studge, you are up.
Viewing the astral world through his perception.
Oh yes, sorry, yeah.
Studley wants to see whether or not he can pick up the aura of the mask spell, because it was pretty powerful, wasn't it? He seems to remember when he first viewed it down in the.
Can you open Discord, please? Because I want to tell you in Discord, because it might affect what other people do.
Could you not whisper in the chat? Because I'll close Discord. You're right.
No, you'll just send me a private message.
Oh. I closed
Sorry,
it.
we're not listening.
I closed it.
Are we, Big B?
You said there's 6.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's in that room.
Okay.
Okay. Adjust your. It's my go. Yeah. On one. So this is at you, Billy Bob. This is a gunshot.
This is what kills me. This is how you die.
Okay. Make your dodge.
2 successes.
Okay. Soak it. 9p coming up.
Ten successes.
Yeah, so he fires the gun. It just sort of like absorbs into your armor, and yeah.
Every time you need it, Billy Bob. Every time you need it.
Billy Bob's pissed.
Okay. Yeah, he sort of like turns around and shoots you, and he at point blank range, and he just notices that he just fires it, and you sort of like just absorbs onto your armor, and you're just sort of like stood there with the hand blade, and he just sort of like drops his gun and puts his hands up and says, "No money's worth this, mate."
Billy Bob's going to get to his knees.
And adjust initiative. Okay, Hector, you're up.
Hector's going to move. He feels he can turn his back on that guy because Billy Bob's watching him, and he's going to move to this doorway to. And then see if the door opens.
Yeah, the door opens. Yeah, that's not a problem.
If he does, he's going to open it ajar and peek, and sort of like half peek through.
Yeah,
see if he can see if it's clear.
Make a perception roll for me. Billy Bob, what would you like to do?
Billy Boob.
Billy Bob.
Billy Boob's gonna move up to this position. And he's going to tell him to get to his knees, and he's going to wait for Studley to come waddling out and out.
Okay, let's drop out of combat round for the time being because we're out for that. So Hector, you're where you are. Billy Bob, you're guarding the suit guy. Studley.
So. Studley is coming out of the room, still using his astral perception, following the trail of the spell that was masking the asset. And when he gets to this door, he he stops. The door that's on the right of him, this one here.
Yeah.
He stops and sort of like looks around as if he's actually checking the astral space, and then he goes, I think he's in here.
Hector, who's still peeping out. Sorry, go on, Billy Bob.
Yeah, Billy Bob's going to just turn around and say, "Who?"
The guy sort of like on his knees with his hands on his head says, "Yeah, he's in there. He's in there. Take him. Take him. Take him." He sort of like looks up at you, Billy Bob, and says, I have a wife and 6 kids. Please don't kill me.
I wish I'd analysed truth then.
Hector's going to go. Coast. Did Hector see if the coast was clear or not?
Yeah, the coast is clear as far as you can see.
Hector says, "Lobby seems clear so far. If we're going to grab him, grab him." And Billy Bob, make sure the guy doesn't have a gun when we're retreating.
Yeah, Billy Bob's going to kick the gun like well out the way.
Yeah.
So
I thought
try and
Billy
kick
Bob would
it.
pick the gun up because it's quite a good
No.
gun, but it's too late now.
I'm going to stab him in the front.
What type of door is this?
It's just a normal office door.
Okay. Studley's going to open it.
Yeah, you can see the asset is actually in there. You're Studley now, aren't you? He says,
Yes, yeah.
He says, "Studley, you came to rescue me."
Studley will push his glasses back onto his nose and he'll say, "Well, I mean, we did promise that we would, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, you're so kind.
Shall we be off then?"
He says,
Hector's going to use his subvocals and says, "How's this going to affect the job? We're meant to deliver him and get the money, and now we're taking him and taking the money."
he says, do I not need to work here anymore?
No. It's probably best if you go to a different city miles away, hundreds of miles away, and maybe find another job."
Studley, can you roll an astral perception for me, please?
Oh, is that a sensing?
Yes, a sensing, sorry, yeah. Yeah, you're not too sure, but just as you were still sensing and you approached the door and you came in, you're not too sure, but you think you might have seen an astral form also in the room that quickly almost like disappeared.
Can I dispel his physical mask, his mask spell?
In which way would you like to do it?
Can I use my counter spelling against their spell?
I think you can only use counterspelling against active spells.
Right. Okay.
If they were casting it onto him as he did it, then you would be able to do it, but not now.
Okay.
What would you like to do, guys?
Take it. I mean, I'm taking him by the arm, and I'm starting to take him outside. Is Wheels still?
Oh yeah, I mean, sorry, yeah. Are you going out into the lobby? Hector stood at the doorway at the moment.
Yeah. So Studley's going to drop his other spell that his concentration is running for the illusionary cred sticks.
Oh yeah, got you.
And then he's going to take the asset or whatever he's called. I'm going to call him Bob. And he's going to start leading him out of the building.
You should be able to move the asset.
Oh, I can. Yes, there we go. Can I get right down here?
Well, that's what you can't get past Hector at the moment. That's what I was saying,
right.
because Hector's blocking the doorway.
So yeah, when Hector knows that Studley is right behind him, he's going to fully open the door and walk into the. Sorry, does the door open inwards or outwards, as in into the lobby or into the ready room?
Into your room.
Okay, he'll open the door and form the next rear guard and say, Billy Bob, let's go.
Can I move this dude? I mean, he's not resisting, is he?
It depends where you want to move him to.
I just wanna pick him up and say, "Come on, we're getting out of here."
You're taking him with you.
Not all the way. I'm using him as cover, basically. But yeah.
Oh right, okay then. So Wheels is out outside Studley. So you can put the asset into the into Wheels's car if you wish.
I'm going to give him the choice of what he wants to do.
No,
he can just run if he wants.
No, he wants to be protected. He sort of like sees the car and sort of like almost like starts to walk towards it. He says, turns around to you and says, come on, let's get out of here.
Studley says, it's probably not safe where we're going. It's probably best if you make your own way.
He says, it's certainly not safe here. But take me back to my cell. Take me, just take me anywhere. Not round here. This is
the cell belongs to the people who wanted to get you killed. There must be somewhere where you can go.
Hector's going to say, put him in the car. Perhaps he's got one of those ring things I wore in the last job. You could look for it in the car where it's safer. But let's not hang around here.
Okay, so are you putting him in the car?
Hector said put him in the car. I'm putting him in the car.
Cool. Okay, so he's in the car. Right. Hector, what are you doing?
Hector would have been following them a few meters behind.
Okay, Billy Bob.
He's already asked Billy Bob to...
Billy Bob, where are you taking this guy? If you move to where you want to be, then I'll move him with you.
Right. I want to take him to about here, if that's safe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Say, I'm going to turn around and say, get a better job. And I'm going to get in the car, run to the car.
Okay. Studley?
Studley's not getting in. He just can't believe that people are getting in the car with a guy who's got a bloody hand grenade in his head. He just shakes his head and he walks in the opposite direction. He honestly does. He just looks as if to say, "Oh my God." Shakes his head, pulls his trousers up because they've started to fall down, pushes his glasses on, and walks off.
Oh dear.
He said, Wheel sort of like says to you, "Where's your mate going?"
Billy Bob's going to see that the asset's in the car and go, "Oh shit, get out." And start like trundling off after Studley.
Hector's going to say, actually, he's going to say to the asset, change your plans, not in the car. He's going to jump out the car and hope that the asset gets out the car as well.
What?
We don't want to kill Wheels.
Yeah, the asset sort of like comes and stands here. No, the asset, Wheel sort of like says, "Are you not coming back?"
We'll find another way.
Billy Bob's gonna get the asset, put him in Wheels' car, and tell Wheels to take him anywhere.
Tell him to drop him around the block and come and pick us up.
Okay, drive around the block and pick you up. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll meet him around the corner.
Okay, so
and we're going to head running off in the opposite direction.
We'll sort of like drives off around the block, and you sort of like go running off, and after a while you just hear this car going.
Well, let me guess, he's still in the back.
We'll sort of like this van pulls up alongside you, and the window goes, and Wheel sort of like looks at it and says, Are you not coming back? And all of a sudden, you see Max go, "Hello."
Okay,
Oh dear.
take him back to the cell. The thing.
Were we supposed to meet them after the changeover?
Well, you probably assume what's happened before is that there's been once you've been in the car, there's been instructions given, hasn't there? So you went to the car and it gave you instructions. You went into another car. You were in the car. You got your next load of instructions. So you're assuming that your next load of instructions will actually be given to you while you're in the car.
Right, Studley's going to go round to the...
Athena comes over the comlink and she says, "Oh, interesting. Unconsciousness might prevent the bomb going off."
Studley's going to walk round to the front of the van and get into the front.
I'm not gonna hit him. I'm gonna end up killing him.
Yeah, Hector will get in the car next to the chap, and then he's going to go to Athena. Are you sure, or will the car manage to? And then he's going to go to Wills and say, "You know that dampening thing that we had last time? How strong is it?"
Pretty strong.
And then he would have said that out loud with Athena on the line as well, and said, "Would that be good enough?"
She says, "Not sure."
Is Max buckled in?
Yeah, he's quite cozy in the back. And he still looks like Max Sinclair.
So the spell is still active.
Is there a way that
look around to Wheels and say, "I'm ready to go."
So okay then. So are we all in the car?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. Is anybody knocking Max Sinclair unconscious?
Yeah, Studley's going to do it. He's going to use a clout spell on him. As soon as everybody's in and Max is actually in with his, he's seat belted up. He's going to turn around and he's going to cast this clout spell at him.
Go for it.
I just had the Benny Hill music going through my head all the time while we were doing that. In, out, round the block, standing around.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't dodge, he doesn't see it coming or anything like that, and all of a sudden it just literally goes, poof, and knocks him out cold. And
yeah, it does 10 stun.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And he sort of like Wheels heads off with you in the car, and it comes to you just sort of like set off, and over the car speaker, there's sort of like a robotic voice that says, "Congratulations, gentlemen. Please, can you deliver the money?" And it provides a location that Wheels knows. And you sort of like drive up at that location, and there's a rather nondescript guy stood there, and you notice that he has a 007 Byte logo on his top left hand chest, and he Wheels sort of like pulls up, and the guy waits as the doors sort of like click open. And he sort of says, he's rather shocked to see Max Sinclair there, but he doesn't really take any notice of it. And he says, money.
Studley will reach into his jacket and take out the cred sticks that he took from the briefcase. He'll just quickly switch to his astral perception and just have a look at the guy, just make sure that he's not being masked in any way and it's somebody else.
Just a sensing. Doing a sensing roll. Yeah, he has no magical powers at all. It just seems to be
and he'll hand over the...
And the guy quickly scans them all to make sure there's actually 100,000 credits there. And he agrees with you. And he says, he sort of like leans back down to you and says, "Thank you for doing business with us, gentlemen." And just sort of like turns off and walks away. And Wheel sort of like shoots off again and says, he sort of like says to you, he inquires, "Where would you like to be dropped off?"
Studley will say, he'll look behind to Billy Bob and Hector, who's in the back with Max, and he'll say, "Have we anybody who could maybe help him?"
Hector's going to go, "Possibly. She might not be too happy with us." And then he gives Wheels the address of Ida's place.
Okay, yeah. So he drives round to Ida's place, and you all sort of like think this is probably a good time to get out the car as well. And you take the guy into Ida. Ida's, as you can imagine, is not that happy, but seems to put a contraption over the guy's head. And she sort of like tells you that it's a localized radio jammer that is jamming all signals. She's also she's cross with you, but she's also quite impressed that you've saved somebody's life for once and not just sort of like beaten them up, and that you were thoughtful enough to actually bring him to you. And just as you you sort of like see Ida sort of like put him down on a trolley and attach this contraption over his head that looks like a big hairdryer from like mod R times, and puts it over, and just as you see that, you notice that the mask spell shimmers and disappears, and there's a rather scrawny, rather innocent looking 18-year-old lad in sort of like jeans and a t-shirt and trainers, in the place of where Max Sinclair was. He's still unconscious, and Ida looks down and she notices this massive bruise radiating up his face, and she goes, "He's taken a nasty hit."
Studley would just sort of like look at the bruise and look at Ida and say, "Well, at least he's still got his head."
She sort of like points a cigarette at you, Studley, says, "Good point," and she sort of like wheels him off, and you then have the opportunity to go back to your everyday accommodation. And at that point, shortly after, you get a radio message, a comlink message through from Charlie, who sort of like says he's quite shocked, and it's just like a few words. It says, "OMG, success," and you receive 2,000 credits each to your bank account. And let me just work out your karma.
Ooh, instant karma.
While you're here, because it won't take long.
1.
100,000. No, I'm joking.
I don't know, because that woman was pretty powerful.
Are you hurting a bit, Big?
Are you
Big music,
muted, Big?
which is probably a good thing. It's probably just a string of swear words coming out his mouth.
It's fine. It's fine.
Are you? Is it in your character that you don't hit girls?
I
just wondered why you didn't hit her.
Because it was a woman.
Oh, right. I don't know whether it was just in your character that you don't hit women.
And can I just say to each and every one of you, and that's the power of a physical adept.
I know.
You have done the job and killed no one, so you get saved 2. Yeah, you get 2 karma for number 1. You have survived, so you get 2 karma for that. You have completed all the objectives, so you get 2 karma. Although please remember, the physical adept was knocked out.
Yeah.
So
Not dead.
Not dead.
She might, Billy Bob, actually return again. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You'll just have to do physical adept versus normal adept.
Right.
So what's that? 5? 5 karma?
No, we got 4 so far.
4. Right. Okay.
4. You didn't manage to kill anybody, so that's a positive. That's a positive. And then hang on, and I just need to do the last thing to see how much this her unarmed combat skill, which would be the highest thing you came up against.
I think it was 8.
It was 8 or 9 or something, wasn't it?
It might have been 20.
So you will gain another 2 from her. So your total karma is 6.
6. Awesome.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. And due to you doing well on your on the base cost of everything, Charlie actually gives you a bonus, and he gives you a bonus of 200 credits on top of what you actually got. So that will give you 2,200 credits.
Cheap bastard. No, I'm kidding.
And that is, I think you have been successful.
We have.
We have indeed.
And just, I quite like it, Billy Bob, that you've almost got an adversary now, somebody who might actually reappear.
That's fine. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Maybe
just,
you should,
just
Killing
take
it.
up some unarmed combat.
just so you know, I was trying to put an adversary in for the other physical adept.
The other physical adept didn't actually get anywhere near it.
But it's just sort of like, well, it would.
Well, you did. You put a maglock in which stumped him.
To be honest with you, it would have depended. It would have depended who came through the door first.
Yeah.
It was always going to be.
To be fair, she would have killed me in 1 hit. That first hit that was dealt to Billy Bob, that would have been me out for the count. So,
Yeah.
Or near enough me out for the count.
What
anyway.
Billy Bob doesn't realise was that Hector actually made him go through first.
I was thinking, tank, go first. Hector's learned this lesson.
So yeah, I did my job. I should get 2
She
extra.
outclasses me.
Yeah, you did.
So.
You did. And just as you sort of like settling down, you all go back to your normal accommodation, and you sort of like have a well-earned rest after the adventure. Sort of like settle down. Billy Bob's got some serious wound issues going on, haven't you?
I have indeed. I've got 3 health left.
So you are very sort of like poorly. You're going to take a while to sort of like healer, but I'll put that in just while you're here. Let's just quickly do that now.
I've got I think something like 5 stun to get rid of.
Right, so stun had just come out in normal hours, shows you rest it. So that's
Okay.
make an extended test of body plus willpower for stun.
I think this is the first. Sorry.
And Billy Bob, can you make an extended test of double your body?
Extended test.
I think this is the first episode that Hector has actually managed to escape without any damage at all.
Is that Studley as well? Yeah.
The total body.
So you actually how many boxes?
5.
5. Yeah. So after the first hour, you have a good hour's sleep, and that's sort of like.
Well, it's probably the second hour because the first hour he's got to give his mum a bed bath.
Yeah, and file her feet.
Yeah.
She's got that rough, hard undersole thing.
Haven't we all?
You know, it's like, and in the end, you feel the file's not doing, so you get that grinder.
I wonder whether or not you could use it as a spell, the agent.
And they're sort of like and it's sort of like, it's a bit like there's not sparks flying off. There's sort of like dead skin just going all over the place.
Oh, lovely.
You can hear it hitting the walls and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. And Billy Bob, you're going to
Is it? Sorry, is it the total or is it just the normal body?
double your body.
Yeah. So is it normal or do I roll 10? So I've got body +1 or base +1.
You roll your full body doubled.
What's your body?
So it's
7.
my body is 9, but I got a +1 to make it 10.
So roll 20 then.
Roll 20
Extended.
and get a 1.
Extended.
Was that not extended? That
You haven't rolled anything.
extended test, number of dice 20. Submit. Minimum number of dice.
Just leave
20.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just keep hitting submit
Number
or
of
enter.
submit. Okay.
Okay, so how much dice have you got? How much wound have you got?
I've got. Where's it go? I've got 10 physical.
You can't have 10 physical. So after you're up for 2 days, and basically just sort of like for the entire day, you are just sort of like out and slowly healing. Your stun damage is healed first, and then you're so that's done on the first day, and then you have 2 more days when you're up healing your physical damage.
Do people not fall unconscious at 10?
He has 13
Oh, right.
because he has more boxes because of his body. Because
Within them 3 days, does my parcel arrive?
yeah, I'll talk about that later. And one thing, and Hector, you luckily didn't take any damage at all, and on your first night's sleep, you you experienced some strange dreams when you feel that you are out in a wilderness. With a barren wilderness with nobody around you at all, and far away you see what appears to be a pack of wolves that are running away from you, and you hear the words echoing from them that says, "Your word is your bond, avoidance is a sign of cowardice." And then you suddenly wake up in sweat and feeling quite worried and put off and disturbed. Okay, guys.
That goes my guardian spirit.
So you I would like to say congratulations. Congratulations for doing so well. I was impressed. I was impressed by your time in the office, and I liked the way how Billy Bob stood in front of the doorway and made her a little bit angry. The only thing that I thought was quite funny is when you wouldn't get in the car. or would get in the car, would not get in the car. So you have a bit of karma to spend before next time we play. So please have a think about that and how you would like to spend it, and then we can talk about that next adventure. So have a chat. Let me know in private messages what you want to do, and then we'll do that at the beginning of next adventure and play out. So, for example, if there's any training that we need to do, we can role play out then. Just to let you know, I suggest we miss next Tuesday, so I can quickly make up the next adventure and then come back the Tuesday after that. You know, so because we've come to an end, and then that'll give you time to sort of like think about. Unless if I get the adventure that I'm working on now, because I'm always trying to plan one ahead.
Or me too.
Yeah, I'll try to get it done for next Tuesday. So, be prepared, because I might say yeah. But one thing I would say to you is definitely work out your karma. You know what you need to do and where we're going with it, and then private message it to me in Discord, and then I can get that sorted.
Gas and extra body.
Say again, sorry.
Gas and extra body.
All right. You must be getting close to your limit.
Oh, I'm not going to put any more in body just yet.
Yeah. Because you can never go over your limit unless you're going to cyberware. Okay, guys. As always, if you'd like to tell people who you are and where they can find you, starting with Chuggerwugger.
Hello, I'm Chuggerwugger. You can find me here on Tuesdays where I play Shadowrun. You can also find me here on Saturdays where I play Gulliver, the sorcerer in Mithras, and then otherwise I'm normally in Inwils' channel where I moderate.
Yeah, excellent. And Longshanks EPG.
Hi guys, I'm Longshanks EPG. You can currently find me on Twitter using that handle, and also in Inwils' stream playing Shadowrun and Mithras on Tuesday, and you usually find me kicking around on his Saturday and Sunday shows in the chat, causing absolute mayhem. And waffle raiding like mad and winning all the waffles.
Brilliant. And Big Beastie.
I am Big Beastie, and I've been playing Billy Bob. You can catch me on Saturdays in this channel playing Briggs in Mithras, or you can catch me in my own channel whenever I decide to stream, whenever that is. You can also, if in my channel, if you scroll in the down there's, I've got all of my social medias. You can check that out. And any other time I'm in Inwils' channel, just lurking.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So my name's Inwils, and I've been GMing for this motley crew tonight, and they have managed to complete one of their first ever jobs successfully and get the money for it. So the only way for these four including Athena, is probably up now. Who knows what the next adventure brings, but be reassured that it's going to be something very exciting. So if you are interested, then please don't forget to hit that follow button and follow the channel. You'll see us when we're playing next Tuesday. Also, please don't forget that if you would like to catch up with all our past adventures, and some of them, believe me, are quite hilarious. They're worth it just for comedy value. I guarantee it. Then by all means, go along to inwils.co.uk and watch previous adventures there. Also, there are all the Mithras adventures there as well. Please do join us on Saturday. I will be streaming in the afternoon at 3 o'clock GMT time for playing Elder Scrolls Online. And then at 7 o'clock, we are back playing Mithras with Chuggerwugger, Longshanks EPG, Billy Bob, Big Beastie, and of course Raph Inspired comes along and plays with us then as well. So I hope, so do come along, press that follow button and support
Press
the stream.
it!
Don't shout like that. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And I look forward to seeing you all again. And until then, I would just like to say in my normal every way, I always finish it off, and I'm quite used to saying it. Have fun, guys, and I'll catch you all later. And until then, consider yourself well and truly waffled. Have fun, guys. Bye.
Goodbye.
Ciao, Bella.